Okay. All right. I call this meeting of the Okaloosa County School Board for April 13th, 2026 open. Okay, board members, the first thing we need to do is to approve our agenda. There's one change on the consent agenda. We have deleted item 3.1, recognition of the Fort Walton Beach High School cheer team. We're not really deleting that, we're postponing that. So we'll do that at a later time. Okay?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Y'all are ahead of me tonight. That's good. All right. Okay, so Mr. Destin makes the motion. Mr. Heinley seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, passes 4-0. Okay. All right, moving on to Section 4, Administrative Personnel Appointments, which I will turn over to Superintendent Chambers.
Thank you, Madam Chair and School Board. I bring before you in this item Mr. Charlie Morello. Mr. Morello is a graduate of Niceville High School, Okaloosa Walton Community College, now Northwest Florida State, and the University of West Florida. He served his first 15 years in education in Walton County School District, progressing from a teacher and coach to a teacher on special assignment with administrative duties to an assistant principal and then principal of Emerald Coast Middle School. In 2013, Mr. Morello joined the Okaloosa County School District and accepted the position of principal at Destin Middle, and then moved on to Niceville High School, where he has been the last 10 years. Mr. Morello has served professionally with the FHSAA Board of Directors. He's been an honorary commander and also is the Northwest Regional Director for the Florida Association of Secondary School Principals. Mr. Morello is married to his wife, Allison, who is a teacher at Ruckle Middle School and has two wonderful children, Brock and Sarah. Mr. Morello.
Okay, thank you. All right, board members, I need a motion to accept the appointment of Mr. Morello.
So moved.
All right. Moved by Mr. Heinling. Second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Destin. All right. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Congratulations, Mr. Morello.
Thank you all. Mr. Chambers, you know my tendency to be efficient with my words at these types of things, but I'm going to ask for a little bit of latitude because given my years of service and age, this might be the last time that I get to do this, and I have a few people I'd like to thank. So before I get going on the thank yous, I just want to say how excited I am to join the unbelievable OCSD Human Resources team under the leadership of Miss Lindsay Maxey. This group makes great things happen for our school system, and they don't get recognized enough for doing all the behind-the-scenes stuff like getting our schools staffed and making sure we get paid and mentoring new teachers and getting those really cool slips, trips, and falls videos loaded for us all to watch. So I am just ready to learn from all of you and help out the team any way that I can. Superintendent Chambers, our careers were kind of mirroring one another, myself in Walton County and you in Okaloosa, from teacher, coach, assistant principal, principal, and then you continued your ascent, and I kind of capped out, and rightfully so. But then you gave me the opportunity to join the Okaloosa County School District at Destin Middle School, and you became such an incredible professional mentor to me that I had two goals when I came over here. Number one, to do the very best work that I could for the students and staff at Destin Middle School and then Niceville High School every day, and then two, to not let you down. So that goal one will look a little different now, to do the very best work that I can for all of the students and staff of the entire school district and to never let you down. So thank you, sir. To the Morello crew, my wife Allison, she taught at Niceville for 18 years, and then when I was promoted to the principalship there, she left and she had to go across the street to Ruckle Middle School. Middle school kids are crazy. Her professional life was turned upside down and not been the same since, so I appreciate that sacrifice so I could come home and be the head eagle. And my son Brock, he's a junior over at Tallahassee at Florida State. He's watching the live stream right now. What up, dudes? And my daughter Sarah, she recently auditioned for and was accepted into the prestigious College of Music at Florida State University, so she'll be joining there in the fall. So when I got the principal job at NHS, I was only going to do it one way, the way that I do everything, which is all in. So, because that's what Niceville High School deserves from their leader. So, if it was happening at that school for the last 10 years, there's a pretty solid chance that I was there for it, which is 3, 4, sometimes 5 nights a week. So I appreciate my family respecting that was just going to be a lot of nights that Dad wasn't going to be home for dinner, and they accommodated me in that for a very long time. So thank you guys. Speaking of NHS, so many thank yous there. I worked with some of the greatest people I've ever known at Niceville High School, and I didn't say teachers or staff or educators, I said people. There's that line from Ted Lasso, there's the family that you're born with and the family that you meet along the way. My family grew exponentially over 10 years at Niceville High School, and I miss you guys very much. Dr. Lee Hale is here tonight, and I asked him to be here. We go back to our teenage years as sports rivals at Ruckle Junior High School in Mason. Catch the MSC Junior High School?
Gotcha.
You know, right?
I know.
And then at Choctaw and Niceville. And when I came to Okaloosa County from Walton County, I knew he was already a principal here. And it was so cool to reconnect with him and grow that friendship. And I learned a ton from him. Being a big school high school principal is tough. You have the highest of highs and cavernous lows. And during one of those low points at NHS, it was then Assistant Superintendent Hale who came by NHS. He picked me up, knocked the dirt off me, and threw me back in there. And he said to me, "You're the only person I know that could do the job the way you're doing at Niceville High School, so keep it up." And that meant everything to me at that time. So, Dr. Hale, I appreciate it. And I'm hopeful that Miss Maxey will let me slip out 30 minutes early once in a while so we can play 9 holes, sir. Miss Lightbourne let me know that she could not be here tonight, but I got to speak about her anyway because she's important. She has been my immediate supervisor and evaluator for most of my time as a principal in this district. I have had tremendous takeaways from our very candid and open conversations. When you're a supervisor or a leader, sometimes you have people who answer to you who fall short of the expectation. Maybe they miss the mark, maybe they just make a bad call. And that's when we have to do rely on our training of having difficult conversations had. And so that looks like, you want to be tactful and make your point that didn't meet the expectation, but you don't want someone to feel unconfident in their abilities to do so. So those sound like, so let's talk through this situation and help me understand, and then maybe we can brainstorm and come up with some choices that we might work better next time. Well, Miss Lightbourne and I share the same straight-to-the-point Italian personality, so when I got that phone call from her, and I got that phone call more than once, those sounded kind of like this, and I'll reenact. "Charlie, hey, Miss Lightbourne, what were you thinking making that decision?" "Well, I just thought." "Well, you thought wrong, so fix it." "Yes, ma'am." So I hope that Sheila, when she sees this, can appreciate that I always liked that she could keep it real with me, because I definitely didn't with her. But in all seriousness, it was this summer at my evaluation with Miss Lightbourne that I confided in her that I didn't think I had the juice to keep on being the head eagle. I was tapped out, I was going on fumes, but I didn't know what I had to offer at the district level, and she got mad. She got angry at me, and she said, "I'm tired of hearing you sell yourself short. You could work at the district level, and you'll be very good at it, and you have a lot to offer." So that talk from her is what gave me the confidence to go ahead and pursue this. The high school principal friend group, we're a good group. I'm going to miss sitting at that front and center table with them greatly. I want to single out Mrs. Heck, principal at Choctawhatchee High School. She came here to join us tonight. I had been at NHS a couple years when she became the head Indian down there at Choctaw. And the high school principal group chat at that time was John Spolsky, Michelle Heck, Lee and Mike Martello, myself, and Dexter Day. Of course, Dexter had the most colorful commentary on the thread. But Miss Heck, one time, she got off the group chat. She shot me a message individually, and she said, "Hey, I got a question I don't really want to put out to the whole group. You mind giving me a call after school?" I said, "Sure." So a couple months later, I had something a little sensitive, didn't want a lot of eyes and ears on, and I shot her a message and said, could you reach out if you get 5 minutes today? I want to get your opinion on this. And she said, "Absolutely." And from that evolved a relationship of trust and respect and friendship. And I tell every principal, and I will continue in my new role to tell principals, if you want to survive and thrive in this business, you better get yourself a principal bestie who you can talk to, confide in, and unload on. And Michelle Heck was that for me, and I just really appreciate the opportunity to work with you. All right, I'm going to wrap this thing up, circling back to superintendent and my daughter Sarah. My daughter Sarah and the superintendent. So Sarah didn't turn 16 until she was the summer going into her junior year. So she rode to school with me to and from every day, 9th and 10th grade. Would not trade that experience for anything in the world. 2 quick takeaways. Number 1, Sarah controlled the music in the truck, and so she is solely responsible for transforming me into a Swiftie. I'm sorry, John. Secondly, if it's after school and Sarah gets in the truck, she's kind of quiet, and you say, "What's wrong, Sarah?" And she says, "I don't want to talk about it." It will serve you well to not to continue to get her to try to talk about it. I may have learned that the hard way. But so one of those days riding into school, there was something coming open at the district level. And I had a thought, maybe I should do that. I'll put in for it, I don't know. So I just floated it out by Sarah. I said, Sarah, what do you think if I wasn't the principal at Niceville anymore? If maybe I went to work at the district and you had a different principal at school? And she said, okay, so let me get this straight. So you stayed there all 4 years with Brock. So you would just leave me. Who would I go to if I need help? What if I needed something out of your office? Who's going to hand me my diploma? I said, whoa, forget it. I'm not going anywhere. I'll hand you your diploma. We won't hear anything more about this. So this is where the superintendent comes in, Sarah. So this is 5-6 weeks before graduation. So given this opportunity, I wasn't in a position to make requests or conditions, but I did. I asked the superintendent for one request. These guys over here, I asked him if I could still lead the graduation ceremony for the class of 2026, be on stage, give the speech, hand out the diplomas. I've been with those kids for 3 3/4 years. I consider them my kids, and particularly one in particular. So Sarah, the superintendent, was gracious enough to grant me that request, so I will. So whomever the new principal at Niceville High School is, they will be way smarter and way better at principaling than I ever was, but their very first graduation ceremony will already be planned out for them. So thank you, sir. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
So, Mr. Morello, here's my question. Who is the better athlete, you or Lee Hale?
I don't know.
Because
we
y'all
can arm
played,
wrestle right here and figure it out right
y'all
here.
played baseball together, I know. So,
Nice to see you. Get up here. You came, get up here.
In between the podiums, guys. In between the podiums. Get in front of them. Squeeze in, guys. Squeeze in, Bobby.
Should be able to get, can everybody see me if I hold my camera up?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me just do one for right down here. One more. Perfect.
all right, so we'll take a quick little recess here so y'all can congratulate Mr. Morello, and if you want to go take him to dinner or whatever you need to do.
No. Before you leave, I just want to tell you thank you. He graduated.
That's good. All right, moving along. It was great. Section 5, public comment, but we do not have any blue cards, right? So we're moving along. 6, committee and staff reports. That was the workshop. All right, 7, our consent agenda. All right, 7.1, approval of the consent agenda. I need a motion.
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Destin. Need a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Heinley. All in favor? Aye. Okay, moves on, it's 4-0. All right, moving on. Okay. It's kind of long, hold on.
All the way down to 8.
Yeah, we're getting there. Okay. Going on down to section 8. We have a long consent right now. All right. Okay. 8, superintendent's human resources recommendations. All right. 8.1, employees on administrative leave, presented by Ms. Maxey. That's for information only. 8.2, deferred retirement option program by Ms. Maxey. Information only. 8.3, out of field report for 2025-26 school year, presented by Ms. Duran. And we have to do some action on that, right? Yep. Okay. I need a motion to approve the out of field.
Move it.
Moved by Dr. White. Second. Second by Mr. Destin. All in favor? Aye. Okay, passes 4-0. All right, next thing is 8.4, waiver of the OCA master contract requested by the Okaloosa STEM Academy to waive the daily planning period requirement for the 26-27 school year, presented by Ms. Kimberly Nihill Taylor, principal of the STEM Academy. Okay, I need a motion.
So moved. I believe that was 8.5, right?
8.4.
This is the person of CA. Okay, yeah.
Right, 8.4. Okay, you're making a motion on 8.4? Okay, motion by Mr. Destin, need a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Heinley. All right, all in favor? Aye. 4.0. 4.0, excuse me. 8.5, waiver of the OCA master contract requested by Okaloosa Technical College to adjust the standard work week for the 26-27 school year, presented by Mr. John Williams, Director. Okay, need a motion.
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Heinley, need a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Destin. All in favor? Aye. Okay, passes 4-0. Okay, moving on to 8.6, employment separations, presented by Ms. Maxey. Need a motion.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Heinley, second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Destin. All in favor? Aye. Passes 4-0. 8.7, personnel recommendations, presented by Ms. Maxey. Need a motion.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Destin. Need a second. Second by Dr. White. All in favor? Aye. Passes 4-0. 8.8, employee transfers, presented by Ms. Maxey. Need a motion?
Move it.
Motion by Mr. Heinley, second by Mr. Destin. All in favor? Aye. Passes 4-0. 8.9, employee suspension, presented by Ms. Maxey. Need a motion? Okay. Motion by Dr. White, second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Heinley. All in favor? Aye. Passes 4-0. 8.10, leave without pay, presented by Ms. Maxey. Need a motion?
So moved.
Okay. Moved by Mr. Destin. Need a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Heinley. All in favor? Aye. Passes 4-0. All right, moving to section 9, we have nothing on the discussion agenda. But moving to 10, I know that on our construction program, we have some information tonight from Mr. Heinley, who had a meeting earlier today.
Meeting earlier today went well. You had a cheat sheet in front of you. I'm going to hit on those task orders. First one, task order number 12, sales tax. And these have to do with the old cafeteria, the old cafeterias when we built the cafeteria. And we have Ruckle Middle School. It's coming along great. That's going to be the new band area that they're redoing. So you can see there the framing work is continuing in the old kitchen. Overhead HVAC is complete. New slab in the old kitchen area has been placed. That was a little setback that needed to come out. We replaced it. And so we're proceeding on with that. Plu Elementary School, old cafeteria renovation. Framing is complete. In wall, above ceiling, rough-in work is completed. and they're hanging the sheetrock. And then we have Wright Elementary, old cafeteria renovation, and that project will be bidded out next week, and work will begin soon. So those are have to do with the new cafetoriums and the old cafeteria. Yeah, you know what I mean, cafeteria. Okay, task order number 27, sales tax, HVAC projects at Bruner Middle School. And it's out for bid right now, and the contract will be selected this week, and they'll be starting in May. So things are starting to ratchet up. Task order number 32, the roof coating here. This is a capital project, 1.5 mil project, and the work on phase 2 began with the removal of the old HVAC units here and the old plumbing vent stacks, and that's all finished. Task order number 35, the big one. Okay, if you recall, this is COP money. Baker is completed, and they did an excellent job timing on that. The second one was Destin Elementary, 345 Center. The brick veneer and EIFS installation is complete. Window installation is ongoing. Standing seam roof installation continues, and installation of new sidewalks and curbs began.
What is EIFS?
Mr. Myers? I know, but I'll let him talk.
It's a stucco finish, but behind the stucco is like a foam board. So it's EIFS is what it stands for.
Did he really know?
I don't know.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to be it's coming on well. The CO is scheduled 1st of August, so that's coming up, less than 120 days. And then the huge project, Pineview K through 8, and that's coming along. It's just huge. I mean, everything from the parking lot, the curbing, to the buildings. The HVAC is going, so we have stuff going on in there. Still a lot to do. It's very intimidating looking at that and knowing it's got to be finished by 1st of August, but Mr. Myers and Jacob Tides, they have it under control, and so we're looking for that. Task order number 38. So there was 2 big ones there. The Niceville High School band room is complete. That was a sales tax project, complete, and they're in there using it, and it's awesome. And then Crestview High School is almost complete. The roof work is done. The HVAC units were installed. They'll do the final inspection this week. And that was 1.5 money, capital money. Task order number 45, district-wide restroom upgrades. At the OTC, framing and in-wall work is complete, and they'll finish this in summer of 26. Laurel Hill has new lockers that will be in this month, and that will finish them. Just heads up, next board meeting, we have at least 7 new projects coming your way for approval, all sales tax projects, I believe. So things are popping. They have to be in line. They're doing a great job, because when summer hits, man, they want to be ready and go and do all the work when the kids are gone. So there you have it.
Thank you. Good report. Any questions, comments, board members? All right. Okay, then we're going to move on to section 11. Mr. McGinnis, attorney's business.
No report tonight.
Thank you, sir. All right, moving on to the superintendent. You gave some great reports today on controlled open enrollment and how we're getting the zone and everything worked out. Anything to add tonight, sir?
No further reports tonight.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so we'll move on to board members' announcements and requests. Anything, Dr. White?
Nothing tonight.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's go this way, Dr. Destin, Mr. Destin. I promoted you.
I got a heck of a promotion there. Just wanted to brag on Fort Walton. As always, they're doing a really great job all around in academics and in the athletics. The girls tennis team finished an undefeated season. They're headed to districts this week. Our academic team, as the superintendent mentioned, we had an all-county team go. They won state. The co-captain was a fella from Fort Walton, and he's mighty talented. He's going to do great things. And then the Viking robotics team, we're heading to the regional competition this weekend in Tallahassee at FAMU. So we're swinging for the fences. Proud of those guys.
Great. Okay. All right, thank you. Mr. Heinley?
After my report, are we going to go back and do 13.1 and 13.2?
Certainly.
Okay. The only thing is, I didn't talk this morning about the donations. We're currently year-to-date at $512,451.71, over $500,000. We had 2 big hits last month, 2 $10,000 donations. One was Lord and Son, the other one was Teleforce.
Wonderful.
Community's still doing
we're very
over
fortunate to have
$500,000.
Yeah, that's
great.
amazing. Yes, and I just have a report on the foundation from Ms. Tate. So tomorrow, the foundation is partnering with the Doolittle Institute to host a first for inspiration and recognition of science and technology Explore Lego League competition at Edwards Elementary. So there's several elementaries, Elliott Point, Wright, Longwood, Shalimar, and Edwards, who are going to participate in this for the first time. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes out. And then I think we've mentioned it, but one more time, this Monday, April 20th, we're going to be hosting another financial literacy that's become very popular event. And this one's at Niceville High School from 8 to 10:30. We have a lot of community members who come out and get on that, and great turnout and great success. So, and then the foundation is looking towards the summer, because we're going to have Take Stock in Children Awards here soon. But looking to the foundation helps with a lot of camps and things in the summer and getting those going. So good things out of the foundation. All right, let's go back and do our two voting pieces here. 13.1. Okay. We need to make appointments to the Okaloosa County Value Adjustment Board. We need a representative and an alternate. And I stated this morning, I'd be glad to continue to be the representative. I believe we can do both of these at one time. Mr. Mike Carroll has agreed to be our business representative. So it's up to you, Mr. Destin.
I'll be happy to serve as the alternate.
Okay, so it sounds like we're going to stay all the same. So I do need a motion to approve all three of these positions for the Value Adjustment Board.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, motion by Dr. White. I need a second.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Heinley. All in favor?
Aye.
4-0. Thank you. Moving on down to the next piece, 13.2. This is the advocacy representative, alternate on the Florida School Boards Association Advocacy Committee. And I got word from Mr. Bryant, who's been serving that he would like to retain that position if the board chooses. And then the alternate is Mr. Destin. You're kind of like the bridesmaid, right?
Happy to be. Listen, we're all in trouble if Tim doesn't want to be our advocate and
I
have to
know.
send me to Tallahassee.
Absolutely. But we appreciate you doing that. Okay, so I need a motion to accept Mr. Bryant staying as our advocacy representative and Mr. Destin staying the alternate.
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Heinley, second.
Second.
Second by Dr. White. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay, so it's 4-0. Okay, keeps going. Section 14, public comment. Any yellow cards? Okay, moving along. All right, let's move on. Now, anybody have anything else for the good of our district this evening? Anybody? All right, I think we've done it. That's adjourned. Thank you.